Hi everyone, welcome back to Raptor's Garage. Well, this is part 2 of the winch bumper building video. And as you can see, I've got my winch bumper here, the one we built on Saturday, which is now 3 days ago, because this is Monday night for me. I've been at work all day and I've come back to get this welded up. So all I'm doing in this video, well, the first part of this video, is seam welding everything on this bumper. I've got to seam weld all these back edges, inside. Basically, I'm seam welding all the inside, then I'm going to seam weld it on the outside and grind off all the outside welds to round the edges off so it's nice and smooth. More aesthetics than anything. But yeah, that's all I'm doing. I'm going to be welding for the next probably hour and a half. So let's crack on, eh? Okay, I've been welding for about 40 minutes, something like that. Half an hour, 40 minutes. That's all the inside of the box welded up. Again in there. So that's all the inside of the box done. Let me roll this over and not grab a hot bit. Hang on. I've done, well, that's not a very good shot. There you go. You can kind of see in there. These are obviously the bits where it bolts to the chassis. These are like the body mount, chassis mounts. So I've done on them, and done the same on the other side. So all I've got to do now is seam weld all the way through here, up here, down the back of that, then flip it over and do the same on the other side. So I've probably got about another half an hour's worth of welding. Half an hour, 20 minutes. There's no, probably more like half an hour because I've got to do under there as well. But oh, that bit's hot. Like I said, then I've got to weld all these seams in, all these, and then this is all ready for grinding up then. But it's looking good now. It's definitely getting there. So back to welding for me. I'll speak to you in a bit, guys. Right guys, that's the weld that you've just seen me run in. There's a lot of heat in that. That's pretty fair, you know, it's a pretty thick weld that. But let's have a bit of focus. There. That's uncleaned and as raw as it gets, but that's a pretty thick weld. I don't think any of these welds will be going anywhere on this in a hurry. Getting there. Not much more left to weld now. Well guys, I'm knackered. Just done nearly, well, probably nearly 2 hours, an hour and 45 minutes worth of welding on this. It's 8 o'clock at night, so I'm not going to start grinding now because I don't think my neighbours would be very happy about it. But yeah, it's all welded up. It's all nice and solid now. So I'm going to leave this tonight, come back to it tomorrow, and we'll carry on and get this ground up. All I've got to actually grind on it are these top edges, these top welds, which I'm just going to bevel over for aesthetics more than anything, just round the edge off, because like I said before, they're all back welded anyway. Round the corners off, basically take any sharp edges off it, and that's it. And then we'll get it painted, put it on the truck, and get some use out of it. So I'm going to pack up for tonight, and then for you it'll be a few seconds to the next bit of the video. So like I just said, it'll be a couple of seconds for you. It's been 2 days for me. I wasn't able to do any work on this yesterday, so I've got time today, so I'm going to get this all ground up. I've got myself a brew, which I'm going to drink before I start grinding. As you know, I've just got to knock down all these corners. I'm not going to show you me grinding because it's boring to do, and it's probably even more boring to watch. So I'll get this ground and I'll show you what it looks like after. Well, there's nothing fancy about this paint job. It's Rust-Oleum and a brush. So, but as long as it seals it and stops it rusting, I don't mind. It's just a case of getting enough paint into all these seams. This is probably about as exciting as grinding, this is. But there's something quite satisfying about getting to that point where you're putting paint on it. So you know it's nearly done, it's nearly ready to go on. And all I'm going to do is paint all these inside bits and then let these dry. And then flip it over and paint the other side. Because I won't be able to get it on till this weekend now, so there's no point rushing. Next time you see this, it'll be on the truck. So, as before, in a few seconds you'll see it on the truck, and it may take me a couple of days to get there. So, see you in a bit. Well, I said the next time you see it, it'd be on, and on it is. And I mean, it's really on. It's solid, guys. That's not going anywhere. Trust me, it really isn't. Chassis coming off first. I'm really pleased with how this came out. The winch fits perfectly in the tray. I'm just really happy with it. There's not a lot I can say. There's one modification that I'm going to be doing later. I'm going to be putting a couple of swivel eyes in the face here to, put the winch cable on. There's one thing we didn't do that we said we were going to do at the beginning of the video, was put some lights in it, and I've decided not to put lights in. I'm just going to run the lights above and put a high-vis brake light in on the back of the truck, basically because I'm going to have to put the winch controller at the back of the bumper. But no, I'm dead happy. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up, and if you want to ask us any questions, leave a comment below. See you later, guys.